Okay, this is going to be a small video on this taxes and tips uh, handout. Okay, I'm not going to do every single question, but I just do a few just so that you have something to look. So I'll do like one of each or so. So I'll start with one. In a department store, a $47 dress is marked to save 25%. What is the discount? What is the sale process of the dress? So you don't not dealing with tax in this particular question. So here is the dress. Right, so I'll write the dress is $47, and you have a discount of 25%. So discount is 25%. Okay, so so obviously your dress is going to be a little bit cheaper. You're going to take 25% off 47 out. Okay, you're not doing 47 minus 25%. That's not how it works. We're going to have to find out what 25% of 47 is. So here is what you have to find. 25% of $47. How much is 25% of $47? So step one, we're going to change the 25%. We're going to take out the percent sign, so that's gone, and we're going to move that decimal that's over here 2 spaces to the left. And we're going to change that percent into a decimal, so it's going to become 0.25. Of means multiplication times. I'm going to multiply that 47. So you're going to take a calculator because we're going to do 0.25 times 47. And if you look at your calculator, it's going to give us $11.75. So 25% of 47 is $11.75. So this is the part that you're going to subtract from 47. So here's your dress, $47, right? And since I'm going to need some decimal places to the right, I'm going to add the decimal, 0, 0. So this is the original price of the dress, okay? Original. We found out what 25% was. 25% is 11.75. And this is your discount. We're going to subtract. So there's going to be some borrowing. So the 7 is going to be a 6. This becomes a 10, which becomes a 9. This becomes a 10. Let's subtract. 5, 2, decimal comes down. 6 minus 1 is 5, and 4 1 minus 1 is 3. So this is your new price for a dress. So you're going to end up paying $35.25, assuming there is no tax. Okay? So that's how you do a discount. Okay, so that's number one. I'm going to now, let me see, expand this. And we're going to do, let me just erase. Actually, you know what? I can just do this. Okay. And let's find a question now, 40% off. Let's do a tax problem. Let's do number 6. Okay, I'll do number 6. Number 6 says that a certain sales tax in a certain state, so some states are different. Some states charge different tax rates. Okay, I know New York State, I think it's 8.875 right now percent. So 7.5, I don't know where that is, but a certain state charges that much. So everything you buy, you have to pay 7.5% on top of that. So let's see what that looks like. So you're buying, what are we buying? Shoes. So here are the shoes. You take it to, so you found your shoes and, sorry. You're taking your shoes, sorry. Take it to the cash register. And your shoes is $52. So she rings you up, presses some buttons, scans the shoes, and you're going to have to add the taxes, and the taxes is what? 7.5%. You're not adding these two, okay? I'm just writing it like this. So we have to find what 7.5% of 52 is. Okay, so 7.5% of 52, right? So, we know it's multiply, 52 stays the same. And we can't multiply a percent times a number. We got to change that to a decimal. So here's my decimal. I'm going to move it to change a percent to a decimal. We eliminate the percent sign and we move this decimal 1, 2 over. So my new number is going to be 0.0, that empty space here, I'll put a 0, 0.075. So let me put a 0 on top in this, not to confuse anybody. Let me just put an X here. So we're going to multiply 0.075 times 52. So once again, go to your phone calculator. 0.075 times, 0.075 times 52. And that's going to give us $3.90. So this is your tax, $3.90. So shoes, $52. I'll put 200, 2 decimals. Tax is something that you add to your total. So you're going to add $3.90. That goes for the city. 0 and 0, 0. 0, 9 is 9. Bring the decimal down. 2 and 3 is 5. And 5 comes down. So what's your new total? Your original shoes plus $3.90 in taxes gives you your new price of $55.90. Okay, so that was a problem on what was that? Taxes. Okay, the first one was a discount, right? Yeah. So is there a different one that we can do? Let's do. I'll do 14. Okay. All right, so 14, you're going to eat with your 3 friends. So the food was $72.50. So now you're going to tip the waiter. So it's tip is something that you're going to add on, right? So it's something extra you're going to have to pay. And there's this other extra thing that you're going to pay, which is called taxes. So how are you going to calculate the tip? The tip is going to be based on the food. So the food was $72.50. So you're going to calculate 15% of $72.50. And that's going to give you a certain number that's going to transfer to tip. Tax, it's also going to be based on your food. So you're going to be tipping based on this. You're going to tax. Your tax is going to be based on that. Okay, so let's do tip first. Your tip is going to be 15% of the total food, which is $72.50. By now, hopefully, you know that we can't multiply 15% as it is by 72.50, so you're going to have to change this to a decimal. And 15% as a decimal, you move the decimal 2 over, it becomes 0.15, and you got to multiply that times 72.50. And that's going to give us 0.15 times 72.5. It's going to give us, on your calculator, you're going to come up with something that says 10.875, but because we're dealing with money, that's going to round to 10.88. Okay? So that's how much tip you're giving the waiter. Taxes. Your taxes is going to be 6.75% of what? Of 72 of your total food bill. It doesn't include, you're not paying taxes on the food and the tip. You're paying taxes on just on the food. So again, change this to the percent to decimal. So we move the percent sign, 6.75, and we're going to move that decimal 2 over. That way, 1, 2. So it's going to be point, add a 0, that empty space here, 675, 0.0, and we're going to multiply that times the food value, which is 72.50. So on your calculator, 0.0675 times 72.5 equals, and you're going to get a big number, which you're going to have to round, 4.89375. We are not interested in 5 decimal places. We're interested in 2. So the cutoff is going to be here. Before you cut it off, ask if that 3 has the power to move that 1 higher. It does not. So it ends up staying at 4.89. So these are your taxes, $4.89. Now, for the total bill, for the total, how much you're going to leave on the table before you leave? You're going to pay for the food. Here's your food. Here's a tip, which is how much we found the tip, 10.88. How much was your taxes? 4.89. Add all those up. 0, 8, and 9, 17, goes 1, 8 and 8, 16, plus 6 is 24. No, 16 and 6 is 22. Carry 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 88. So your final price is $88.27. Okay, so I'm leaving this. Okay, it was only 3 questions.